name is Jamie Mitchell, or Jamie the Big Jolly Giant, and I'm running for VP Welfare and Community. I think definitely what I'll be able to carry over is the training that I've acquired this year and be able to put straight to focus when should I get re-elected, because it did take me about 5 to 6 months to even understand my role and where to go and how to deal with things, etc. And I feel like if I get re-elected, I can just go right on it. I know exactly who to go to, who to go for, and I know how to write proposal documents and everything like that. So training will definitely be able to bring forward, and all the connections I've established and made through the council and wellbeing team here at Portsmouth.
What do you think is your biggest success of your year as VP Welfare?
I think the biggest success is probably getting people actually come up to you and saying stuff like, oh, you're doing good in the role, or like actually general students saying you're doing fine, or like them coming up saying something like, oh, I want to suggest this, and being able to say, yeah, do you know what, that's a great idea, we're going to now try and implement that. It could be simple things from like getting like Samaritans or sexual health awareness pushes out there, and obviously relaunch of UPSU OK. It's probably going to be a giant success when I come back into work in 2 weeks' time. And it's more of just being able to achieve manifesto points. So obviously at the beginning of the year I was able to achieve with the President a trial of the 24-hour period at the library for 2 weeks, and obviously now I'm campaigning to make that as a permanent fixture rather than just a trial. So I think that was probably my major win, because obviously there was loads of financial implications that we had to try and give it to university that students actually wanted this and they weren't going to waste their money, which proved so successful. Probably be more louder in meetings, so to speak. So I tend to observe a lot of things and then say what I say. Maybe if I come back, I'll try and learn a bit more to just speak my mind without having to wait in a way. So for example, it could be a meeting room like this, and I won't let everyone else speak and finish and whatever, and then sometimes I may not say something afterwards because I feel like maybe it's unnecessary because of the conversation's gone elsewhere. So sort of like just getting my point out there quicker rather than later. I think my nighttime one will be the most strongly one, because that's going to hopefully provide the nighttime support that's needed here at the university. Saying there are provisions around that is not very accessible, I found at the moment, and obviously with Nightline it will go from like 8 PM to like 8 AM, so it covers the night period, hence why it's called Nightline, and it will allow students who are interested in those fields to actually become one of these people. So sort of like mini Samaritans type thing, but it's not a suicide hotline, it's more of just a general chat. So if someone's feeling lonely, like in a halls room or something, they can actually call up this Nightline and just have a chat with somebody. So it can make a world of difference. I think that'd be my one I'd be really pushing for, and obviously that's one of my major manifesto points.
Of the other candidates' manifesto points, is there a single one that you think that's a really good idea? I would like to implement that.
Yeah, one of them I read in terms of, are you asking about what competitors or?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so one of them was the community hub things that Chris has put forth. I think that sounds like a really cool idea. It's definitely something worth looking into, I think. Well, I just hope I just have that that aspect of like I look like a welfare candidate in a way. Sort of like hopefully have that stigma where people can actually come and look at me and actually come and chat to me, knowing that they won't ever get discriminated or anything for. And I always make time for people, so I think that's probably why it made me really continue being a welfare candidate. Where I've already been a SAB, I'll be able to just use the skills I've learnt this year. All the errors I've done this year, I won't be able to. Obviously, I'll be able to not do next year because I've learnt my mistakes, etc. So I just feel like I'd just be a strong candidate for the role, and if I get it, I'll be able to do all my manifesto points, which I've basically nearly done in my year here anyway. Be sure to vote for me as your #1 VP Welfare and Community candidate.